So here we go then. Let the games begin. Ghana take on Nigeria in the 2025 Unity Cup. I don't know why it's called that. I suspect it's to bring the Afro-Caribbean community together as Trinidad and Tobago play Jamaica in the other game. The winner of Ghana-Nigeria will face the winner of Trinidad, Tobago and Jamaica, and vice versa. The losers will play each other as well. But I've got a few question marks as to this tournament. I think it's good that they're bringing it to London, they're bringing it to Brentford, the G-Tech Stadium. Not a huge attendance, but I've got to say, I've looked at the ticket prices for this game, and charging 40, 50 quid for a friendly in a country where the two countries obviously are, it's a neutral venue, it's not in Ghana or Nigeria. I think it's a disgrace. Yes, we know there is a big Afro-Caribbean community in London, but if this is the Unity Cup, you want to bring them together. Don't charge the fans 40, 50 pounds and try and rinse them. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. So if you're in the UK or wherever going to this game, bit of a rip-off. So I don't think they're going to sell out the G-Tech Stadium. Looking at the two squads, they're fairly strong. Again, I question why is it during the season? The Conference League finals on the same night. The Champions League final hasn't happened yet. The Premier League has just finished. A lot of Premier League players are actually missing from this tournament. I don't really understand why it's happening in May. It should be happening in the June international break. Nigeria want to go and play Russia in the international break next month with a different squad, with the big hitters coming back. Maybe it's a bit of a disrespect to this tournament, we'll wait and see. But anyway, Ghana Nigeria, the Jollof Rice Derby, it's always a huge game, it's a huge clash. Who's going to win? Neutral venue, fans will be split even in the stadium. Let's look at the two squads. Ghana, no Thomas Partey in that squad, no Kudus, no Inaki. Again, they've picked 23 players, the big hitters are not there. And for me, again, if you're going to charge 40, 50 pounds a ticket, you've got to have the big hitters there. Joseph Anang has been called up for the first time. He's a goalkeeper actually new, come through the West Ham Academy. He's playing in Ireland now. He's been called up for the first time. The Ayew brothers still wriggling their way in. No Andre, but Jordan Ayew still found a way to make it into this squad. Felix Afena-Jan is back. He has not been called up for a little while now. When he first burst onto the scene with, I think, Roma and Mourinho was playing him, people were saying, oh my God, Afena-Jan is amazing. Maybe he's going to play for Italy. Ghana have done so well to get him. He's just been out of the picture and really out of club game time for a while now. But it's good to see Felix Afena-Jan back. And some of the usual suspects there as well. 4 local players for Ghana in this squad. And, of course, they've taken 2 players from the Under-20 AFCON as well. So I think Ghana's midfield is quite weak. And when we look at the Nigeria players in a second, that is really where they are far stronger and have better strength in depth. For Nigeria, they've got a new player, Felix Agu, in the defence. He switched from Germany to Ghana. From Germany to Nigeria, I should say, Felix Agu. Germany Under-21 player now playing for Nigeria. That's good for them. I can't believe Ahmed Musa's been called up. I mean, Ahmed Musa is Nigeria's version of Jordan Ayew, I think. How is Ahmed Musa still in this squad? Obviously, there's no Osimhen, there's no Lookman, there's no Aina, there's no Iwobi in these sets of players and stuff. So they're big misses. I'm excited to see Nathan Tella and Cyril Dessers, 2 players, particularly Nathan Tella. Nigeria done very well to get Nathan Tella. Surprised they didn't go for Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy's been unbelievable for Newcastle this season. Didn't make it into the England squad. So I'm thinking Nigeria are going to pick him up. I know he's a little bit old. He's nearly in his 30s, but still would be a great addition. But when you look at that midfield compared to Ghana's that misses Partey, and Nigeria have Onyeka and Wilfred Ndidi in there, I think that's a stronger midfield. And I think Nigeria, even without Osimhen and Lookman and Iwobi and players like this, Ola Aina, of course, not in there either. I would say Nigeria are in a strong position to win this match. And they will probably go on to face Jamaica or Trinidad in, I suppose, the final, you'd call it, in the same stadium at the weekend. Ghana might do it. It depends who's up for it. It's a derby. It's 2 rival nations. So you'd expect, even with the players called, even with the neutral turf, to be feisty, to be competitive, tackling, going hard. It's called a friendly by name and not friendly by nature. But I would go for Nigeria to win this game 2-1 against Ghana. Of course, I think there'll be a lot of players coming on, coming off. But great to see them play in the UK. I just question the ticket price. The venue's good. You know, it's the fans you've got to think about as well. And if you're not going to bring Osimhen and Inaki and these players, and couldas and Lookman, the African Player of the Year and stuff like that. Really think about the ticket price. But as matters on the pitch are concerned, Nigeria certainly have the stronger squad. I know Felix Agu's only training and not playing because he's come back from injury, but still, I think there's enough there for the Nigerians to win this game in the Unity Cup. So let me know your thoughts on this match in the comments down below. Will you be tuning into Ghana, Nigeria? Will you be tuning into the Europa Conference League final? It's an early game in this international break, but it gets us kicked off right away. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.